This your favorite nephew cousin, right? Back with some more. I was giving y'all that rant, I was telling you people love fantasy or living in fantasy until it slaps them in the face. Right? I was telling y'all that's the title. Let me get this water and this smoke in me so I can give y'all a little message. Matter of fact, just a little sidebar. Have you some fruit today? I had me a banana after that workout and I'm feeling good. Like I'm feeling good. And no, nobody seen me eat a banana, you fucking weirdos. I'm sorry. Alright. That third one almost kind of took me out, but I had to recover. That's why I kind of took a little bit. But 2 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm glad you're still with me. Glad you're still here. Shout out to you for real. Where am I at? So I'm really trying to. I had something I was gonna give y'all, but I want to save it. And this is real spill because I was gonna tell y'all. Oh no, cause see, I don't know. Y'all just be having to bless your favorite nephew cousin. I think that's what it is. Like, I appreciate the likes. Well, I appreciate the views, but we gotta hit that like button. We gotta start hitting the like so we can get out there. If you're feeling it, I ain't even ask you to share it. Just hit the like button, bruh. I think really that be the message. And then this watermelon hurricane really trying to throw me like I'm in the last round, right? But I'm good. It was just that's how good I was before I even smoked. I worked out and I'm just like, all right, cool, I'm good. So I just be contemplating about this message that I want to give y'all because hmm. Because if I tell them, look, all right, so the message is kind of like this. You can choose to lose or you can choose to win. There it go. Because you can choose to lose or you can choose to win. You can choose to lose or you can choose to win. You gotta do the work. We tell you that every day here. I ain't even looking at the light up there no more. Matter of fact, the light up there, right there. Yeah. Um. Yeah, you can choose to lose or you can choose to win. You could choose to fail or you could choose to win. You could choose to lose or you could choose to win. And people be looking at failure wrong. And that's what people be scared of, right? Matter of fact, let me write that first one down and I'm gonna talk about the failure. Because that might be another message at another time. Right. Yeah, and then we're gonna talk about. All right, there. All my fault, y'all. Really trying to get it together. That's how my brain be working. What? We gonna say that you can choose to lose or choose to win. We gonna say that one for later, but we gonna jump into it. Let's talk about this failure. That's 6 minutes and 8 seconds of your life that you seen me get it together. So what are you doing? You could be getting it together while you listening to this. So people don't be doing that. They don't be getting it together while they be listening to your favorite nephew, cause they just be trying to figure out why I'm not giving you the message, but the whole time it's in the message. So we gonna talk about the failure. Let's talk about the failure. Sometimes I'm keep it real. If we talking about the failure, sometimes the failure don't even be that bad. Goddamn. Or a lot of times it be a failure before it even start because of how you be thinking, and then we slap you in the face with that one because that one was really real, right? Right? We pointing fingers at you, and they say fingers pointing back at me, but that's cool. But once I start doing this, now what? Mm, um, now what? Let's talk about the failure. Okay, you failed, but now what? Okay, it feels like you failing. It feels like you done failed too many times. Now what? What you gonna do? Damn, your whole life you felt like a failure. Okay, now what? Now what? Oh, now what? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But now what? Let's talk about the failure though. Before we talk about the now what, we gonna keep that. I thank God for blessing me, cause He's blessing me in real time. Let's talk about failure. Yeah. 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 Before we talk about the now what, let's talk about the failure. You thought it was a failure, but it was success in your life, and you didn't even know it. So shout out to that, right? We kind of play it a little cool because we playing your bag. We like, alright, whatever, and then that's cool. But please know it's still smoking that bowl. Don't forget that the forefathers told you that. They tell you you have life to live. And once I live and continue to inspire and aspire on, right? I really do talk like this, but I have to do it in my spare time because most of the time people don't really be listening. And then when they start listening, kind of be too late, and then they get hezoed, and then it's a snatch, cross tween. It's a you looking at the ball, but it was never there. Puts it between my legs, grandpa, grandpa. I ain't even put it behind the shirt yet. All right. I ain't even put it behind the shirt yet. It's still your favorite nephew cousin, but you can get hit with the grandpa. All right. What does he mean by that? You weren't there. You you didn't have a PlayStation 2, and it shows. It shows, and that's cool. But let's talk about the failure. It was a failure in your life to communicate. See, once we start talking like that, that's when it's gonna get rattled. Because hold on, but if your older people in your family and they would tell you y'all had a failure to communicate, you not close enough. Um, there's something to be done. There's something to be moved by, but we still have to talk about the failure. Okay, then talk about that motherfucker then, please. They do it every time. They do it every time. So we just start to lock it in, pay attention, write notes. You see, I'm writing the notes down. Okay. We working to succeed, but oh yes, the failure. It was a failure to communicate before I hit the ball, right? See, before we talk about the, and then after that we talk about the failure to communicate. See, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna talk about the failure to communicate after that. Yeah. But we still gotta talk about that failure, right? That's how the gas doing me right now, cause there's still some smoke in that bowl. Right, I'm just taking it easy, plotting, thinking, but I know I got work to do, and I'm trying to give y'all a message, but maybe I'm avoiding talking about that failure because everybody is scared of it. Everybody's scared to fail. We all want to make it, but we don't want to make it. And then that failure kind of festers on. See how I got brought out of that. Yep. See the light right up. We don't even want to shield it, so we gonna kind of keep it here. Keep it here, right? And then we tell you it's still smoking that bowl. There's still a life left to live. We focused on something, getting blessed. What is God teaching me? Thanking God for what He's teaching me. Okay, can I cross the nigga up right here? Can I guard somebody right here? Nah, I don't really like that matchup, so I'm gonna play something straight. And then we start putting in the numbers, and then we think about it, and then it's like you can get crossed too. Really, because all I gotta do is snatch between the legs, and you'll never have it. And then it'll kind of piss you off, and then you be like, we think you about to spin a Rooney out there. That's how engaged you be getting, because it's not in your hands. It's really up to the person up there, and then the universe around here, but they get scared, so I have to cut it off at 15 minutes. We ain't talking about the failure because what are you learning in that? Why is it just a failure? Okay, what is failure? We start asking what is failure, and then we be like, okay, is there failure? And we with the universe, and then they don't understand it, and I pull it out, and then you look, cause you seen the face I made, but it directed and dilated, and then we just tell you to keep walking, cause it's pitiful. It's pitiful. The failure can bring so much success if you know that. I'm just whatever if you care. Right. See, I gotta sit it like this because I still gotta give y'all 15 minutes. 15 minutes of my life that I can't get back because I feel like I gotta explain to y'all everything because I'm still catching y'all up. I'm still catching y'all up. Like, come on now, like, I ain't even trying to get cocky. It's just so many hours, so many times that I wanted to give up, but I'm still crossing your ass. You still can't guard me, and I'm not getting cocky, but I just want to keep scoring. I just want to keep winning, so please. Please don't bite on it. Oh, you bite on it? What? Oh, no. I'm over here. I'm not over here. Alright, what? Are you playing it? Great. What do you say? Between the legs. What does he mean by that? Cross back. Every nigga done it turntable style. Where you get it from? And you ain't even doing it right. You gotta poke the ball first and then snatch. So it can give me that. Come on. But they not, because they can't talk about the failure. So I gave you more than 15 minutes. I guess we can say you're not a failure. But you something. But you not your favorite nephew, cuz you can't be.